Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us today. We spent the last 24 to 48 hours on Code AutoMobility LA. And that involved 140 coders working on how can we get a great in-car payment experience. And I think we're going to start off with a video to describe a little bit of what we were doing. We partnered with GM on this. I'm from Visa. So why don't we roll the video?
What's the quickest way to Yuriko's house?
10 minutes via the freeway.
Perfect.
Low fuel. Would you like to get gas?
Let's make it quick.
$37 to fill up.
Fill up.
Okay, rerouting now. Fill up at pump 6.
I need coffee. Take it to the nearest coffee shop.
There's a coffee shop nearby.
Order 4 large coffees.
Okay, your total is $12.
Pay now. Hey. Ooh, where are we gonna park? Find available parking.
There's a garage nearby. Spot 268 is available. Redeem points for VIP passes.
So we'll start out. Again, my name is Olabisi Boyle. I head up Internet of Things at Visa. And what I'm so happy that you're here to join us today is we're going to announce the winners of those of the Code AutoMobility LA that help us design an experience that can bring that in-car experience to all drivers in all cars. And so what was really fantastic about this experience is we got to also partner with an auto industry leader like GM to bring their data analytics and their automotive knowledge to this process. And one of the things that at Visa is that we find the connected car is going to be the epicenter of commerce in the future. And so we have our product and innovation leads make sure that they enable a digital payment ecosystem that can bring in-car payment solutions in a safe, seamless, and secure way. What was great about the coders that we had this weekend is that they gave us new ways to look at the use cases, and they gave us new trends. One of the things that they brought up was using your trunk as a second gig. So now I allow deliveries to my trunk, but I also allow people to buy things from my trunk. And how can we do that in a way that I know the right driver is opening my trunk in a safe, seamless way? A second thing was preventative maintenance. How can you highlight what is going to go wrong in my car before it becomes a non-starter, order ahead and pay for the parts, and do it in a safe, seamless way? Another thing that came up, there was a lot of love for electric vehicles. So loving EV, there was also a little bit of concern about range anxiety. So how can I make sure that I pay for and pay ahead for charge, and it's going on my trusted credit card that I wanted to use? So there were some experiences there. And then the one that came up a lot was the pain points associated with parking. I want to avoid tickets. I don't want to pay too much in advance. And how can I do that? But what was great is when the teams got together, their entire focus was the consumer experience. Is this something the consumer will adopt, and it's not just technology for technology's sake? So it was innovation at its best. We had a lot of fun. All the coders had the mantra, eat, code, rest, And they did this for 24 to 48 hours, and they developed some great solutions. And so I know the coders are waiting to find out who the winners are, so I don't want to hold that to too much delay, but we just want to show you a little bit of the fun they had. We had to have a connected car race since we had the connected car. Now, I'll be honest, sometimes it turned into a little bit of a bumper car race, but it was still fun. Then we had our connected car virtual reality experience that they all got a chance to participate in. They all had to social media talk about what they're doing with their projects on Twitter. And we had judges from GM, Visa, from Fortune, from the Department of Transportation, and from Stanford. So it was a fun couple of days. I want to give a chance to our partners from GM, Charles Thomas, the Chief Data Officer, to come and share a few words. Yeah.
Thank you. You'll have to pardon me, I'm wearing my kicking boot here, so I was kicking stuff. So what we wanted to do is just thank everyone for coming out and talking to us a little bit about connected vehicles. That video from Visa is really what we believe the future of connectivity is for customers in our vehicles. What this really represented for us was an opportunity to tap into some of the smartest minds and to do something very different than what we would normally do, which is kind of cocoon ourselves and try to solve our problem ourselves. We said, let's expose our data, let's expose our APIs, and allow really smart people to come at some really interesting challenges and give us some great ideas about how to perfect the customer experience in the vehicle. You might have heard from our CEO and chairman, Mary Barra, that we have this 0-0-0 goal, zero emissions, zero congestion, and zero accidents. And we believe that if you're going to have a goal like that, you cannot simply try to solve that yourself. You've got to expose that to really bright people, particularly people who don't work in the auto industry, to come up with really great ideas that'll help us achieve this goal. This really represented that. We're really excited about all of the great ideas we saw this week. We're going to continue conversations with those people after we go back home. And we really believe that this is an opportunity for us to really transcend and transform our organization to really focus on what can the customer do in the vehicle. Everybody makes beautiful cars, everybody makes fast cars, but it's really about the customer experience in the vehicle that we believe is going to differentiate us from our competitors in the future. So we thank you all for coming together. We got a brief video, and then we'll get on to the awards, which is why you're really here. So video, let's roll.
Assuming this isn't hit.
The future for us, as you know, is autonomous vehicles and electric vehicles, but then not just the technology about the vehicles themselves, but what it allows our customers to do while they're in the vehicle. So that's why hackathons like this are so exciting, is because it allows us to see what the art of the possible is.
The connected car is a really big deal for Visa. The average commuter spends nearly an hour a day in their car, and that car ends up being the epicenter of commerce. And so it's incredibly important that Visa technology makes sure that all those payments are seamless and that they're safe and they're secure. Well, it's a privilege to collaborate with a company like GM, one of the world's largest automobile manufacturers. Connected cars will be something that all of us get to enjoy.
The Visa team has really leveraged technology and tools to predict what's next for the customer and to really operate big data at scale. So if we can learn some of that goodness, I think that'll be a great benefit to GM.
All right. As a former coder myself, and someone who definitely spent many long weekends coding over the years, this is something that's pretty close to my heart, and I'm pretty excited to announce the winner. So right now we've got our top 5 finalists from the Code AutoMobility LA competition: EV Hub, Team Pilot, Pit Stop, Ticket Angel, and Travel Skills. Give them a round of applause for the top 5. And now I think we can begin to look. So we've got some pictures here, and we can now begin to dig in to the finalists. So BC and Charles, do you want to come back up, and we'll start to walk through the top 3 finalists. Each one will be taking home a comically large Visa prepaid card. I hope they're local, because I don't think those are going to fit in the overhead compartment on the plane, but we'll find out. But now it's time. All right, are you two ready for the 3rd place winner? It is EV Hub. Congratulations. Come on up to the stage. The one, nope.
Oh, it's your third place.
Yep.
All right. All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Well done.
Great job. Yeah, congratulations. Great
All
idea.
right. Okay.
Get a picture here.
Here. There you go. It's yours. All right.
All right.
Congratulations. You guys stay.
Congratulations,
stage.
EV Hub.
Bring up
Hang
your
on up
partner.
here. Now we're going to bring up second place winners. And they are Pit Stop.
All right.
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations. Good stuff, man. Great stuff. All right.
Help me out. You get to use this all by yourself. All right.
That means he gets to figure out how to get that thing home all by himself.
Oh,
Congratulations,
go.
Pit Stop.
Congratulations.
$30,000 Visa prepaid card. It's a pretty good weekend's work.
All right. Congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations. And now, first prize winner. First prize, Tribal Scale. Congratulations. Come on up, Tribal Scale.
Congratulations. All right. All right. Congratulations.
There you go. A giant $40,000 Visa prepaid card. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Hey, congrats. Awesome. Awesome job. Awesome job.